Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We are here today at Universal Orlando because we do have some new speculation for HHN 34. We are also here to discuss some construction confirming Terrifier even more. And lastly, I did hear that there were some further updates to the Fast and Furious queue for HHN, so we're gonna go check that out. So enough talking, let's go ahead, get in there, have a great time, and dive in. The moment we see the HHN medallion, that's how you know it is real. I can't wait. Looks like they opened up the tribute store and it's a annual pass holder and team member exclusive. Huh, we gotta go check that out. There might be some Easter eggs inside there, who knows? Now, I was told that that is a annual pass holder and team member discount store, up to 60% off. Now, I did take a peek inside the store and I saw that it's highly themed. So there could be a possibility that they put some HHN Easter eggs inside there. Who knows? We're gonna go check it out. But we're gonna check that out later because first we have some speculation to talk about. All right, guys, let's get right into it. So the spec map, well, actually both spec maps, V1 and V2, they both had this boat with some water and the flag on there, and it's been on both, so it hasn't been moved, so they seem really confident in that symbol. And for what I was thinking this could be like a sequel of Dead Man's Pier. I've also heard Vikings Undead, I've heard that from some people also, but it had me thinking a little more, and I'm thinking it could possibly be something that I talked about earlier on in speculation season, the creature from Black Lagoon. Now, I know people are gonna say, I've been hearing that it's not gonna be here, but to be honest, guys, I haven't heard that from the people that I actually listen to that get things right for this event. So it's still a possibility that they could bring this to the event. And of course, I do have my reasons why I think that will be the symbol of the boat in the water in that soundstage area. I think that boat, that symbol on the speculation map actually represents the boat Rita from the Creature from Black Lagoon film. And that boat was very, very crucial to the film because it was the main, pretty much the main setting of where they encountered the Creature from Black Lagoon, because it was a research vessel and they had their team on there. And in that movie, he was always encountering with them by that boat. He attacked them multiple times on that boat, and he was also locked up on that boat. So I'm thinking that since that's a very crucial and important piece of that film, that could represent that symbol that we see on the speculation map also. Now, I do understand that that is in a soundstage location. That's not quote unquote normal for Universal Monster House to be there. Usually they're in the parade section, or we had them in the sprung tent last year. But I will tell you that we have had a Universal Monster House once in HHN 30 when we had the Bride of Frankenstein Lives, and they made great use of space, and I actually loved the house. So I think if you do have the Creature from Black Lagoon here, you will need a huge setting because you might want to put that boat in there, kind of how Dead Man's Pier was, how they had the violinists playing at the top of that boat. You can have something big inside there, which would be the Rita boat, because that is one of the main settings of that film. And on top of that, we have actually had a lot of merch. Now, I know that's old merch, but they've had it in the 5 and Dime store, usually where a lot of HHN merch is at. And last year we had Frankenstein merch there. And guess what? We had the Bride of Frankenstein at HHN. So I've been seeing the Creature from Black Lagoon in the tribute store for Mardi Gras, which usually gives an indication of what could possibly be at HHN. And on top of that, we also had in the 5 and Dime store. Oh, whoa, that was a duck. We also had that in a 5 and Dime store, and it's still there now. It's still there now. So maybe they are trying to give hints that, you know, the Creature from Black Lagoon could be here. And yes, we have Epic Universe and the Creature from Black Lagoon is in there, but to be honest, I've been on the ride he has a very, very small section of that ride, probably the smallest one if you want to be honest, and it's literally like 2 seconds. So it's not like he's featured heavily in Dark Universe, because he's really not, to be honest. Now there is some merch there, but as far as the attraction itself, he's not featured heavily there. So I don't know, man. I think it's definitely still in the realm of possibility to have it here at HHN, and everybody wants the creature from Black Lagoon to be here, including myself. It would be an awesome, awesome house. Now, for the Fast and Furious queue. So I was told that there was an update inside that queue. So I actually went in there myself and checked it out. And I'm gonna show you the picture that's right here, and it shows what it looked like before I went in there today. Now there was a curtain coming down, and it seemed like there was a little poster on the side. Now if you look at my video that I'm about to post right here, you'll see that it looks like there's a brand new wall with a door. It seems like they cover that entire spot up, and I can tell that this is the same wall because if you look to the left, there was actually the same computer that was there in that hallway in the first photo to this one. So they did update it, and how I know that something is definitely updated in there is that I smelled a bunch of paint, brand new paint, when I walked in there. So that's pretty cool to see that they're actually getting started inside that queue now. And I don't think that will be something for Fast and Furious. I haven't heard anything about Fast and Furious getting an update as the ride itself. So it has to be for HHN because we are getting close. HHN's in about 3 months, if I'm not mistaken. So that's pretty cool. We'll go in there in a couple more days. We'll do some more walkthroughs inside that queue. We'll also go and check out the Sprungtons area, see if there's anything new later on in this video. But that was pretty cool to see that it's finally been updated. Then we also have a construction update in HHN Hollywood, which kind of correlates with Orlando regarding Terrifier. So I've already touched on this 2 days ago on my Instagram. You can check it out right here. This is my Instagram page. Go ahead and follow. I'll be having all types of HHN updates for you guys around the park when they really start getting started. But I also have the photos here for you so you can check it out, and it looks exactly like the facade in the Terrifier 2 movie at the amusement park. And I mean, the structure is literally the same, like the little comment at the top where it slides up with the scythe. So I was 90% sure yesterday, but then when I saw this picture, shout out to Five Fires for the photo, I'm almost 100% sure that we are definitely going to be having Terrifier in HHN Hollywood and also in Orlando, because they do share IPs. So I'm excited about that, man. That was just another Terrifier update for you guys. It was awesome to see that, and I'm pretty sure there'll be more photos coming out. We're gonna cover both coasts, so that was pretty cool. So this is what I saw in the Sprungtons area, and honestly, the only new thing about that area is that the Enterprise trucks have finally moved. That's about the only new thing that's in the area right now, unfortunately. But it is good to see that the trucks moved, which means that they're going to start building things. So we'll probably catch something, hopefully. I'm thinking next month. They have to really get started. They can't wait too long to do all the HHN props and construction. They're going to have to get started soon. So we should see some type of facade or anything, probably early June. But I'll keep coming every week to see if anything pops up for you guys. But now we're about to head to that discount store to see if there's any Easter eggs, because who knows? Maybe they did put something inside there for us to see. All right, so it is 60% off. It's not up to, it's actually 60% off everything. That's pretty cool. Earl the squirrel's inside here. Pretty nice. Check that out. They have the Major Sweets Candy Co. inside here. Sweetness, satisfaction guaranteed. Looks like they have these masks that they had in the Hallows Eve boutique store last year in HHN. So it looks like they are here. So if you want one, they are 60% off. And if I'm not mistaken, they were what, $30? Something like that. Last time I was here, $45. So 60% off that. Put you at like $15 or something around that. It's not bad. Oh, check that out. The Universal Monsters right there. You got Bride of Frankenstein, Dracula, Mummy, and Frankenstein. And then you also have Lil Boo up there, man. It's pretty cool. And I was told also, as far as the pricing goes, that the pricing that's on here is not marked off yet. So you actually get 60% off this also. That's pretty cool. And one thing I'll also say is that, remember you guys were saying that they were trying to get rid of the creature from Black Lagoon stuff inside the stores? Well, if that was the case, I feel like they would have added that in here, and I haven't found one thing for the creature from Black Lagoon inside this discounted store, which tells me that there's a possible chance that they're just putting it out there because trying to give out hints. Who knows? I just have high hopes for it. So this lovely lady found this right here. This is the only thing they have here for the creature from Black Lagoon. And I'm gonna be honest, this is actually pretty cool. This is pretty cool. I might cop this myself, actually. I might. All right, guys, so I just walked out and I got my keychain. This is actually a pretty fire keychain, creature from Black Lagoon keychain. That is neat, man. And it was, you see this, $13, right? Well, I got this for $1. $1. Hey, I'm gonna take it. It's a steal. I'm gonna collect this, put it up, stash it. I'm pretty happy about that. Now, for everyone that said this merch is old, again, I have to repeat, if it's old merch that they're trying to get rid of, why is it in the display? And two, why is some of that merch not in the discounted store? I feel like if you're trying to get rid of merch, put it in a discounted store, because I don't see this stuff selling much right now. So why have it themed in here and the windows right here? Like, there is so much. Now, granted, they can probably be doing this for Epic because the creature from Black Lagoon is in the ride, but like I said, he has like a 2-second fame inside that attraction. It's mostly Frankenstein and Dr. Frankenstein and Dracula, even more Wolfman, but there wasn't much of the creature from Black Lagoon. But like, there's a lot of stuff in here. And last time I saw this with Frankenstein, we had the Bride of Frankenstein. So that's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool to see that's in here. They also have the creature from Black Lagoon inside this side of the display, and also on this side of the display. It's just so weird to me that they put him out here all of a sudden. Now, I can be completely wrong for sure that he won't be here, but gosh, man, it's giving me vibes of last year when they had Frankenstein merch out and had Frankenstein everywhere. It just gives me those vibes. But that's it, guys. That is everything that I know as far as today. And got some merch. Got to see some new updates in the Fast and Furious queue. Got to see some new updates in HHN Hollywood for Terrifier. It's been a great day, man. Great day. A good win for the HHN community. But if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead, smash that like button, share, turn notifications on, and most importantly, subscribe. And you guys have a great rest of your day. See ya.